Hello and welcome to another edition of Love Couch. This week we're taking another look at a moment from the Netflix series Uncoupled, starring Neil Patrick Harris, and we're going to be talking about the 5 signs that you're addicted to drama.
Are you addicted to drama? Let's find out.
Sorry I'm late, crazy morning. My girlfriend Mia and I went out for drinks last night, and not only did she meet somebody in like 5 minutes while I ate hot wings and played Candy Crush, but I left my credit card at the bar, so I had to wait for them to open this morning.
Oh my
And I
God,
didn't
something
stand
else.
outside looking like I needed a drink at 11 o'clock, so I walked down the block, and my heel gets caught in a Subway grate and snaps the fuck off. $100 pair of SJPs literally down the drain. Oh my God, my life right now is literally just... Sorry. How are you?
That's okay. I know you liked it better when you were the disaster and I was the boring old married guy.
I really did.
I've been working
There's
on
honesty
figures
for
for
you.
Claire Lewis's Brokers Open. This listing
All
is
right.
so next level.
All right.
And given my
Wow, that was such a good scene.
I really did. Well, it's all in that scene, but here's our take on thing number 1 to show that you're addicted to drama.
You're always complaining to your friends.
Always. Through this whole show, Neil Patrick Harris is complaining. His friends are complaining. They're complaining about each other. They're complaining about other people. His work partner is complaining. So just have to think in your life. Where are you complaining? Where is the only thing that you guys talk about complaining? What do you talk about if you're not complaining? Is there anything? Is there anything?
Is there anything? What happens when nobody has anything to complain about?
Does somebody magically manifest something to complain about? Some terrible waiter, some like ridiculous rude guy on the subway, some blah, 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 blah.
Point number 2, your friends are always complaining to you.
It's kind of a twofer, but it's the same thing. So, here's a quick thing to notice. Are you getting bored of them complaining? I would say actually that that's a clue that you're ready to move past this whole drama game.
Yeah. And the word for this is collusion. The source of our connection is complaining. So we have to keep finding things to complain about in order to stay connected, in order to maintain the friendship and the relationship.
It is a small line between validating and collusion. So being like, oh, that makes so much sense. That happens to me too. Okay, if that happens on occasion, like, yeah, okay, that's landing.
Yeah.
Versus, oh my God, me too. And then I did this, and then, oh my God, me too. And then I had that. And if it just keeps going and
So
going
you're
and
trying to
going.
top each other.
Well, that happens too.
Yeah.
So if like you just keep finding things to complain about, that is not validating. That is keeping that game spinning, keeping the game going.
Yeah, and then the pressure could be to find a bigger thing, to create a bigger thing to complain about.
Yeah, do you have friends that do that? Oh, you think that was bad? Check out what happened to me. Drama game. Don't win. You don't want to win that game.
Sign number 3, your life is full of drama.
Yeah, it sounds like a no-brainer, right? But look around.
Look around. If there's conflicts, if there's falling outs, disagreements, if your life feels like it's full of panic and desperation and worry, those are good signals that you are addicted to drama. It can feel like in your life you're running from one thing to the next all the time, which can be exhausting. But there's also something about that my cat's here with a lot to say.
She's very dramatic.
She's very dramatic. Lots of drama. It also feels very important to be in that state because there are all these things that are happening to you that you then have to tell other people about, and you're very much in the center of your story.
It's a lot. There's so much. And then I was amazing at it, but this thing I wasn't amazing at it. But then this next thing happened. All so dramatic.
Very, very dramatic. Sign number 4 is...
No, I think we're on 5.
No, we're on 4. Yeah.
Only on 4.
Yeah, only on 4.
I'm pretty exhausted. There's so much drama in this episode.
I'm exhausted! We're only on 4.
Sorry, we're laughing with you, I swear.
Sign number 4, you seek advice, but nothing changes.
How does that happen? How can you be constantly seeking advice? How can you have like 5 feet of of self-help books. How are you always like recommending self-help books? How are you always posting memes about remembering to breathe and you always somehow forget to breathe? How is this landing with anyone? I have entire groups in my Facebook feed that I like mute all the time because they're all like, oh, it's so hard. You're doing so good. And then they just keep looping that. I'm like, has anybody actually got to the good part yet? Because part of letting yourself get to the good part is letting yourself change what's actually happening. You have to change you, and you have to change your choices.
Often when we're unhappy, uncomfortable, we seek support, but we seek advice, we seek support, but it feels uncomfortable. It can feel confronting what we're being asked to do. So quite often we don't change until the discomfort of staying the same is outweighed by the discomfort of doing something that's going to change your circumstances.
There's a very dramatic quote by Anais Nin, and I'm going to misquote it horribly, but look it up. She says it better, I'm sure, but it's something like, there comes a point in your life when you choose the pain of becoming a blossom instead of the pain of being a bud.
No. Yeah, that one.
Big feelings can be dramatic, but they flow towards your life. So we're being a little bit dramatic, but we're just enjoying it and moving on.
Sign number 5 that your life is full of drama is you get bored and uncomfortable when life gets quiet.
I've heard many times in my circles I work mostly with women. Oh, I'm terrible at meditation. Oh yeah, it's just not for me. Yeah, I can't quiet my mind. Lovey, that's the game. The game is being able to sit with your thoughts, with your feelings. Being able to be with yourself is a quiet space. There's a fear that often kicks in of, oh my God, it's too quiet. It does happen in motherhood quite a bit when it's really quiet in the house. You're like, there's some shit that's going down.
And you're probably right.
And you're probably right. But in your own grown-up life, you're allowed to soak in and enjoy the quiet. It is a choice to believe. It is a subconscious story that the shoe is about to drop, that there is for sure something more dramatic, another problem coming. That is a story that you do not have to choose. You can learn how to relax and enjoy the quiet. Is that it?
Yeah, okay. So those are our 5 signs. And one thing to reflect upon, if you've recognized yourself in some of the things that we've been saying, is having drama in your life, or so much drama in your life, is actually a distraction. So to think about, what am I distracting myself from? Why is peace and ease so confronting to me? What am I afraid I'm going to come across when my life becomes quiet? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. We're always interested in your thoughts and reflections, and also your suggestions of other movies, scenes from shows that you'd like us to react to.
And I want to know if you feel called out and if you're willing to start the change. I do. I want to know. I'm curious.
It's so dramatic.